The youth in our generation are weak.
You know, if you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually, if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
Demography in Vietnam generally very young, right? So there's a lot of young people in Vietnam, and generally that's a good thing, because when you look at, say, Korea, very similar, because the Korean War, like the Vietnam War, so we end up with demographies of a population that is generally more young people. Same here in Vietnam, but when you look at Korea, it's a very different work culture compared to Vietnam, and I know it's true because I know most Vietnamese employees do not like to work for Japanese companies and Korean companies because they push you hard. They make you work hard. And when we talk about this in the interview, you always say that, oh, well, I'm changing my job because, I don't like to work with Japanese companies. I don't like to work with Korean companies. We know that you are unable to work hard like a Japanese or like a Korean, right? That's why I say the youth in our society today have gone soft, have gone weak. And we simply cannot compete. Our workforce here in Vietnam is simply just not at the level of, our competitors in our region, right? And I say this, I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I'm telling you the truth. The truth is that, the workforce in other countries, they work a lot harder, they work a lot better, and they're much more productive. And this is really an issue. I think if we want to be a strong country in Vietnam, if we want to be a leading economic powerhouse in Southeast Asia, I think this is one of the areas that we need to improve. And I want us to be strong, right? So that's why I'm saying it. I'm not saying to belittle you, to make fun of you. It doesn't make me happy that we are all fucking pussies, okay? When I was young, right, when I say when I was young, I was in my 20s, 30s. I'm old enough to be probably your father, right? I was doing software outsourcing. I was competing with companies like IBM and HP, right? And we were fighting over the same projects, and I win. And I win because I don't give up, because I fight, because I give better deals, I do more for the customer, because I do not lose, right? If it was you would say, that's not possible. You can't compete with IBM. But I actually steal their deals. I actually get their deals. And they all hate me because basically I take their deals away from them, right? And I was doing event management in Canada. I was working with some of the biggest names in entertainment. I'm not gonna say who they are, I shouldn't. If I told you who they are, you'll be like, no, that's not possible. It cannot be done. If I ask you to do it, you'll be like, no, that's impossible. It cannot be done, right? Because we have different mindsets. Because I can do anything, and I actually take fucking action, and I make things happen. Whereas I think the youth here in Vietnam today give up so fast, give up so easily. When they run into a little bit of challenge, they give up. Oh, that cannot be done. It's impossible. Yeah, nobody can get 10K of traffic to a website, right? Oh, nobody can get an article into the press, or oh no, nobody can get X revenue per month. We give up so fast. We give ourselves reasons to fail so fast. Right? And we push away our responsibility. It's not my responsibility. I don't work on Saturday. This is not my job. This is not my department's problem. This is whatever, right? You just kind of push everything away. You don't want to own anything. You don't want to accomplish anything. You don't have the fighting spirit. You don't have the warrior spirit that, people my generation have, right? We have to fight really hard to get the deal. We have to fight really hard to get the money, right? To get the fucking money, right? And unfortunately, this is not what I see in Vietnam. Vietnam youth, you give up so fast. You give up so fast. It's like before you even see any money, you give up already. Like that's why you don't have any, right? And that's not how I work, in my life, and that's not how you should work. But unfortunately, that's how you work, and that's why most of you are fucking poor. Don't push away your responsibilities. Own them. Like, if I were you, I will grab more. Like, no, I should do that. No, I should do that. When I work for companies, right? Again, I don't want to say which one, but when I work for companies, I am always the guy that wants more responsibility. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, I'll take care of that. Give me that. I will take care of that for you. Like, I want to own everything, and eventually, like, I'm the most important guy in the company. And that's how it should be. And that's how, my importance in the company is elevated. They give me all the titles I want, and they give me all the money that I never asked for. Seriously, they just throw titles at me. Oh, you're the director of X, you're the director of Y, and here's your new salary. I'm like, well, I never asked for it. Oh, that's okay, I'll take it, right? Because I don't push away responsibilities. I want more. Give me more. Challenge me. I cannot be defeated. This is nothing. I can do everything. And that's generally the attitude that I go into any company. But today, when I see youth in Vietnam working inside a company, that's totally not the case. It's like everybody's just like, not my problem. This is why companies fail. This is why your career is shit. And this is why you will not learn anything. And this is why you will be a fucking loser, right? You don't work on Saturdays. And the youth today, they push responsibility to everyone else, including me, so fast that, I have to adapt, right? Because, when things don't go well, when projects inside my company don't do well, as the leader, I'm like, hey, I need to be more involved. So I want to review everything. I want to look at everything. If you finish something, send it to me. I will review it first. I want to be more involved because I want to help the team succeed, right? And then eventually what I found is that, I became the excuse. Well, we failed because you did not review on time. Well, it's your problem. You reviewed it. It's often that's the excuse. Well, you reviewed it. Right? So again, they push the responsibility back to me. So this is when I realized, hey, I cannot do reviews. I should not do reviews. I should just be a complainer. This is shit. Fix it. I don't do reviews anymore, man. Because when I review, the employees have no responsibility. Because ultimately, they will push the responsibility back to me. It's my review. It's not their problem, right? And I feel truly sad that this is the case in Vietnam, that people would behave this way. You're my audience. I think 1% of you will understand what I'm saying. And I hope that, you will not be like that. And I hope that you will own the responsibility. You want more responsibility. Because when you own more responsibility, you will grow professionally. You will gain more skills. You will grow in your career. And eventually, maybe even you can start a business because of all the skills that you have acquired, right? But the people that push away responsibility, they will just be losers for life, right? And as the business owner, as the leader, I'm adapting. I don't want to be the reason why you fail, right? Because you would blame me when you fail because I review your stuff. So I don't do it anymore. So that you don't push your fucking responsibility to me. Okay? You fucktard, take fucking action. And of course, don't be a fucktard.